Pholcidae's behavior within the TPT2 community has gone far beyond petty drama. It's turned into a disturbing pattern of outright discrimination and targeted hostility. From making ableist remarks like, "What kind of disorder do you have?" toward one of Sargent's fans, to attempting to remove an LGBTQ+ flag and brushing it off with the excuse that his parents recently filed for divorce, his actions reflect a serious lack of respect for marginalized communities. These aren't just careless jokes. They're harmful, discriminatory statements that reinforce stigma and alienate people who already face societal challenges. On top of this, Pholcidae has allegedly engaged in other illegal or inappropriate actions specifically aimed at Sargent, making it clear that this behavior isn't isolated. It's part of a wider pattern. This video is meant to be educational and informative, shining a light on unacceptable conduct within an online space. It is not intended to harass, defame, or incite hate, but to raise awareness and hold individuals accountable for their actions. In his Knoxburg expose video, Pholcidae openly admitted that he attempted to remove an LGBTQ+ flag, which on its own is already deeply disrespectful and discriminatory. What made it worse was the justification he gave, claiming that his actions were somehow excusable because his parents recently filed for divorce. While it's completely valid to struggle with personal and emotional issues, especially something as serious as a family's separation, that does not give anyone the right to attack or invalidate others, especially marginalized communities like LGBTQ+ people. Attempting to remove a symbol that represents pride, identity, and inclusion is not just acting out. It's a clear act of prejudice. Being in a bad place emotionally might explain behavior, but it doesn't excuse it. Pholcidae's attempt to shift blame away from himself instead of owning the harm caused just shows a lack of accountability. And it's part of a much larger pattern of troubling behavior that this video aims to expose. Pholcidae also crossed a serious line when he made a comment directed at one of Sargent's fans, saying, "Us kids must have some kind of disorder." This isn't just a rude or offhand insult. It's a form of ableism, and it targets people who actually live with real, diagnosed disorders and conditions every day. Mocking or weaponizing mental health or neurological disorders as an insult is deeply harmful, especially coming from someone with a public platform. It minimizes the real struggles people face and contributes to the stigma that already surrounds mental illness and disability. Comments like that aren't edgy or funny. They're discriminatory, hurtful, and completely unacceptable. No one should be using someone's perceived differences as a punchline or a way to win an argument. And unfortunately, this isn't even the full extent of what Pholcidae has done. What we've covered in this video only scratches the surface. There are more incidents, more disturbing behavior, and even more serious allegations that paint a clear picture of someone repeatedly crossing moral and ethical boundaries. Discrimination, targeted harassment, and illegal threats aren't just online drama. They're unacceptable, harmful actions that have real impact on real people. What's worse is that his only response to everything he's done has been vague insults aimed at us, including telling me and Sargent, a minor, to go F ourselves, instead of taking any accountability. Let this video serve as a reminder that in any community, accountability matters. No one, regardless of their status or following, should get a free pass to spread hate, threaten others, or tear people down. Disclaimer: this video is for educational and awareness purposes only. It is based on publicly available information and is not meant to incite hate, harassment, or threats against any individual. Everything discussed is part of a larger conversation about online safety, discrimination, and personal responsibility. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, stay critical, and take care of each other.